glitter in the beat.
Hi guys, my name is Mille and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I will go over the max tunes and times for the most important cars of this season, being the Ferrari F12tdf, the ARK Performance Veloster and Hans RX-7 with a dope looking Fortune Veilside body kit. For the Veloster I will also share a useful stage 5 tune which can beat the dyno, which can come to some use for supply cups. For each segment I will put the timestamps in the description down below. Before I'm starting I'd like to put two disclaimers. First of all, I'm no pro tuner or shifter. Some of these cars have slightly better executed shift patterns out there on YouTube. I do try to get as close as possible. These times are mere benchmarks and will most likely be improved. In second, I would like to thank Natural Motion for providing me the cars with the upgrades on my second account to make this video possible. Okay, the milestone prize, the Ferrari F12tdf. Now the new car, making it a car of which some of you might already have it fairly upgraded stored somewhere deep in the garage. The F12tdf was introduced back in season 21 as a 9th ever milestone car in stunning Giallo Modena. But for this season you can win a Rosso Scuderia version of the TDF, which makes it less likely for you to have the same color twice if you're a die-hard veteran having played in both seasons. It is a car which had never a cup, quite surprisingly, as almost all older milestone cars have had a cup by now of some sort, with the exception of the TDF and the 918 Spider. In general, I'm not a big fan of the standard F12 Berlinetta, but the TDF is a nicer, more aggressive exterior, attracting me slightly more to the car as it feels a lot racier. Performance wise, it is not the greatest, it must be said. Back then when it came out, yes, but to today's standards, it is pretty average car with a max start time of an 8.187. I was hoping for a slight buff to make it a little bit more interesting, but nonetheless a nice collector piece. Here's a max tune and my best run with it, which was an 8.2 dead. Important is to hit 3rd gear right at 7k RPM and to hit deep goods to perfect shifts right up until 6th. Onto the Prestige car. This one isn't really a new one either, it has been in game longer than the F12tdf even, but it was a legally unobtainable car as it was linked to Keisha, who is the 4th New Fangs crew member in tier 1 from when you started playing the game and most likely have completely forgotten about. Now it has become a tier 2 car which you can pull in the same spec Keisha has, like I did on my main account, or in other colors such as black, red and blue, which you can see in the showroom. In general, compared to the regular Veloster, it is quite an upgrade both on exterior and performance. In-game performance wise, it can be said I'm a little bit let down. I was expecting a fight up there with the Alpine A110 and the Boxster, but we will have to settle with a 9.1. I will show you guys two tunes. First, the current record tune, which was used to set a 9.104. I was able to get a 9.114 as it is quite a pain of a tune with an extremely high chance of a needle drop. Goal here is to not hit the perfect start but still try to get a very deep good. And when you are able to actually hit it without a needle drop, hit nitrous immediately. Perfect shifts and you should be settled. Now a tune which I prefer to use, which is slightly slower but a lot more consistent, as I was able to run this tune all the time without a single time running slower than a 9.150. Stage 5 tune was a little bit trickier to get to, was a bit more puzzling and can without a doubt be improved. For this I'm using my main account, as I have it there still on stage 5, therefore the different color of the car. Here it is important to hit a deep shift into third. It changes a lot if you hit an early third shift or a very late third shift. We're talking about easily half a tenth of a second. I expect the final time of the Prestige Cup to be beatable without needing stage 6 parts. A max tune is only a 9.5 and with this tune you should be able to run 10.3 to 10.4. Here's the tune and my best run with it. Now finally the event cars, and I am aware the Duality Cup is expected for the GT2 RS and the Performante Coupe, but I still have doubts for it to happen as Wednesday starts the next phase in Hobbs & Shaw's storyline named Hattie's Folly. Quite bothering though is to see Shaw's face when it's named Hattie's though, but yeah. The event is built up the same way as Brixton's Sheen and Hobbs Redemption, where the first slot is a car buyable with gold, most likely the 720S and the ZI1, and the second one for Die Hard cash. And this time it's Hans RX-7 with the Fortune Veilside body kit. It is, in my opinion, rightfully the fastest JDM car in game which can run a low 7.7. But it has to be said that the shift layout is again quite messed up. It has been happening of late more and more with all these odd patterns. Anyways, small detail on the car, there is an Instagram username on one of the pillars of the car of Adil Ahmed, who is the proud owner of the car. Quite a nice touch. Here are the tune and the shift pattern. I do feel that with the other pattern it can hit a high 7.6 perhaps, but it runs nicely sub-dyno, making it a great 7.7 lobby killer. So that's all folks for today, all the cars for this season. Which one is your favorite for this season? Let me know down below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more content like this. My name is Miller, see you around, and keep racing.
William Murder in the beat.